Hey everyone, I am coming to you while I'm driving to the office, and I normally don't post while I'm driving, so I'll be looking at the road a lot. I needed to share some things on my mind. I did a lot of my mastermind group, calls, Skype, visits yesterday, and some of the things we were talking about was delegation and feeling like you're a type A control freak, and how will I ever let someone else do it? They're never going to do it as well as me, and how will I know it's done? How do you step out of your box, your comfort zone, and begin delegating? So I kind of reflected back to some of my mentors and what kind of business do I want, or how do I feel about lifestyle design. So it goes back to a couple things. I would say a lot of people have seen Grant Cardone out there, and John Martinez and Ron LeGrand, and you'll notice something different about each one of them. So I believe that behind the scenes is where you make the most difference in your business. It isn't the flashy big house or the Lamborghini or whatever that thing is that you're flashing around. Is it cool to acquire those things because you've experienced success and those, you've earned them, per se? I think it's amazing. Go get whatever you want out of life. If it's a materialistic thing, whatever it is for you, go get it. I believe everyone should live their dream and have the things that they want, or live the lifestyle they want. For me, when I kind of dig deep in my business and through all my coaching or mentoring or mastermind group people, I find it is the digging deep that makes a difference. It's the delegation. So I'm super type A. I almost strive for perfection in everything that I do, but it's just not feasible all the time if you want to move at lightning speed, get stuff done, and generate revenue. So we're going to talk about delegation for a minute. I recently lost one of my assistants, so I'm back to doing tasks I don't normally have to do because I've delegated them out. I have a procedure manual and a system to do those things, and I can hire another person. So the key is hire and fire quick. If your procedures or your systems aren't being followed or improved, improvements, fine. Not doing something because they don't think they need to is not okay. So if you're supposed to receive reports or proof of something being accomplished, that is your job after you've delegated it, is to follow up and get those. If you aren't getting those, that person has to leave your team. The key here is that someone else is generating some results that keep you generating revenue. If you are doing the minutia tasks or the things you have no business doing, I guarantee you are not generating revenue. Without revenue, leads, closings, you aren't making money. So whether that Lamborghini is your flashy reward or just a peaceful, more calm lifestyle, you're not going to get either one if you don't begin delegating. It takes a team to make the dream work. It really does. Whether it's virtual team, it's an in-house assistant, it's bookkeeping, it's attorneys, it's whatever those tools are, you have to learn to utilize them. But the key is the follow-up to get the proof that all of those systems are working. So even if you've delegated, you need to follow up and make sure they're getting done the way that you have in mind to have them done or better. So I broke it down to a few things in my life that has made a difference. So I can go out and generate revenue. I can go speak on stage. I can teach other people how to do the student housing niche along with other buying and selling methods. But we specialize in student housing. It doesn't mean I don't do any other kind of real estate. I do all kinds of real estate deals. I also, am in the information marketing business now. I have 2 kiddos at home. So there is a ton of things that my time would be divided into if I didn't have a team I was delegating to. Some of the simple things that you can start with, whatever you choose, whether it's your marketing machine and you need help with that first while you still do other minutia things, or if it is help at home, delegating at home tasks, you can do that, which then in turn brings on more time for you to delegate or for you to generate revenue. So this weekend, because my assistant is gone right now and I'm looking to hire another powerhouse assistant. When I say assistant, that job description is so difficult because it really is like my right-hand man. They do everything that I would do, from little things to from running errands to big things of getting my marketing out, or a webinar set up, or our database, our website. There's so many things, answering the phones, talking to sellers, talking to buyers, talking to tenants, signing leases, showing properties. You name it, my assistant is going to be versatile in so many different things. So for me, delegating some of the small things in your life. Here's the key. If you're delegating, you then have to use that time to go generate revenue. Because when you're delegating, yes, that's costing you money to hire someone to help or do these items. So if you're able, hire someone. You don't have to go do anything more. Great. For me, if I am putting that out there, saying I'm going to get myself some help, I have to then keep the promise to myself to go use that time to generate more revenue. Otherwise, what is the purpose? Unless it's just to ease my lifestyle and the cost awareness is there. A lot of people tell me, though, I can't afford an assistant right now. Money's tight. I'm just getting started. Again, it's about relieving some of those hours so you can do something higher and better use with your time to generate revenue. So let me put something very normal into perspective. If you want a healthier lifestyle with your food choice, typically you have to go grocery shopping. You have to prep your food. You have to portion it out and put it in containers or whatever so that each day you are ready to take your food with you. It takes hours to go grocery shopping. It takes hours to prep food. It takes hours to clean it all up. If you can hire that out, which I've currently just done, I didn't realize how much time it really does save and how much more peaceful my mind is, so I can go do the things I should be doing. So for me, what I also found is everyone goes, well, that's really great. I don't have the income to hire someone to do that. The light bulb went off. It actually saves me money for a couple reasons. When I go grocery shopping myself, or the kids are with me, we buy stuff we don't need. We buy stuff not on the plan. And that bill is higher than what I pay for exactly the meals we want, plus the time and labor for that person to put it all together for me. So that has actually saved me money per week, which is awesome. However, the biggest reward is the time saver and the mental peace from knowing I don't have to figure out what I'm going to eat. I mean, if you go out for sushi, you can be looking at $60, $70 just for that. Well, the groceries for 4 of us is that for a few days, like, half of a week, every meal of the day. So it's versus one meal out. So I believe, yes, you spend money to make money. Saving money doesn't make you more money. However, sometimes you get both. The other thing I did this weekend was we have some educational training events that we are the participants of, not the people on stage, coming up in the next couple of months. And they're out of town, out of the state, and I needed to get some travel booked. So when you book travel, it's your flights, it's your hotel, it's your car. You want to know where the event is at, what dates, times you need to be there, etc. So those are vaguely on the calendar, but in detail, I need to know that I'm going to be on time. I have all the tools. It's all on my calendar. When I land, I open up that calendar. I know exactly which car rental booth I'm going to and what hotel I'm headed to. It sounds like a no-brainer, Dixie. Why is that a big deal? It took me 4.5 hours to book flight and travel for the next 45 to 60 days. I believe if my assistant was in place, I could have generated revenue during those 4.5 hours, or simply enjoyed my family if I would have delegated that out. So think about, just between those two things, I've earned back 12 hours of my week, whether it's for family or generating revenue. Either way, it's a win for me. It's a win, 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 because now I have more rest and more time to do the things that I should be doing in order to keep the wheel turning. So part of what I take pride in is not just the delegation, but the fact that if I delegate and I continue to generate generate revenue, I am now opening opportunities for other people and their families in our local area or afar to help handle our business and help it grow. It also grows their families, their income, etc. So I love hiring people, but I also have expectations, and as long as you know what your expectations are, you can hire and fire as much as you want. So for me, the big things are I can teach anyone anything. I can teach them our website, our database. I can teach them the marketing, the SEO, the PPC. I mean, all of those things that some of them you're not even going to know what they mean just yet. But I've been to tons of training and I have a little bit of knowledge in several areas, but I don't specialize in any of those things. So I want an assistant to figure it out and do those for me. I can teach anyone anything. I can get you access to the training that you need, but you have to have someone that has your back, that's going to be on time. They're going to do what they said they're going to do. Even if it takes them longer than what it would take you, it still freed you up to go do something else. If they cannot hit those basic requirements, they can't work for you. They aren't going to work for me, but they shouldn't work for you either. So it's not a handout. It's not charity. There is an expectation for job performance, but it benefits all. And my daughter is in high school and she says, I want to be a business owner, and her friends say, oh, that's awful. Why would you want to do that? Because bosses are a bad word. And for me, I told her, I said, it's an opportunity you're offering other families. I think it's an awesome thing to do. They grow their knowledge, they grow their wealth, they grow all kinds of things along with you if you're running a good business. So I just think if you are type A, you think you can't delegate, I challenge you to go out there and delegate something and follow up on it and see how much time it brings back to your life. Yes, it takes time to follow up and say, hey, how's such and such going? Or how did that turn out? Or I'd like to tweak this or that. So you do still have responsibilities in the follow-up action of these items. However, I can tell you, in duplicating yourself or duplicating a task, what you can will earn you so much freedom in your life, well over the financial benefits, but it will earn you freedom. And I understand in order to do that, you do have to generate revenue in order for that to be reasonable to have in your life. So that's the goal. Delegate, but then use that time to generate your revenue and build your business where you need to be. And hire and delegate the rest of that out. Again, it can be virtually, it can be in your office, it can be college interns that need credit hours, it can be a temp service. There are so many tools you can utilize. So that's it for me today. I just challenge you to go out and delegate one thing in your life, whether it's the laundry, it's cleaning the house, it's grocery shopping, or it's inside your business, getting your marketing out or talking to your sellers. Go challenge yourself to do one thing delegated this week and see how many hours it buys back. And then what did you do with those hours to increase or build your business?